Customer complain, engine cuts off. Look at the RPM, drops to 500 RPM and almost engine cuts off. When shifted to reverse and drive, a car owner is driven by his wife, and he is so worried about his wife and afraid to drive the car because of engine cuts off. The car has been carried out throttle body cleaning and idle relearning, but still engine cuts off occurs. Perhaps, if you am, what is your decision to solve such kind of engine cuts off? In reality, if you didn't encounter such kind of engine cuts off or either engine fault, it is very difficult to decide such decision that the fault is from the torque converter. Particularly, it doesn't set DTC. As a well-experienced technician, such kind of fault was so familiar on me. I did so many repair such kind of problem. I don't know why it was happen at Nissan cars only. Either it is automatic gear nor CVT, continuously variable transmission. Here you can see the dismantled transmission along with the transmission number, Nissan Patrol Y62 engine. This is the defective old torque converter, is stuck up inner parts. After the replacement of defective torque converter, it has an excellent aftermath when shifting from park to reverse. From neutral to drive, unlike before, the RPM drops to 500 RPM. If you didn't encounter such kind of engine RPM drops, and I found out it was on the torque converter. And take note, it was happen at Nissan only, and I never encountered in other cars. How do you know if the torque converter is defective or is stuck up? You must use scan tool and how to utilize it. Read the parameters data of the engine RPM and the input speed sensor. It should be the same RPM reading. If the RPM is not the same, let us assume the engine RPM is not tallied to the input speed sensor or not matched, then the torque converter is defective or torque converter is faulty. This is a proper way of how to diagnose a faulty torque converter. This is the actual video after the replacement of the torque converter. A very smooth shifting without dropping RPM. The owner of the car satisfactorily received his car with full of happiness and a great appreciation of a well-done engine fault in a matter of an accurate and correctly diagnosis. His car has been checked, diagnosed, and repaired in other workshop, but unable to fix nor to find out what is the cause of engine RPM drops nor engine cut-offs. But for me, believe it or not, it took a little bit longer to diagnose it because of some doubtfulness how and where it was the dropping of engine RPM. Fortunately, I did it. It was in a torque converter only. Lastly, thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. It is highly appreciated if it is done already. Thank you to all my Patreons. God bless to all. Have a nice day.